In this video, we're going to take a look at a different browser to the one that you will probably have used in the past, which is the default browser Safari. We're going to be looking at Puffin. Now, you might well say, quite understandably, well, I've already got Safari, why would I want to use a different browser? There are a number of reasons why you might want to consider using something like Puffin. It uses proprietary compression algorithms to transmit web data to your tablet or your iPad or your phone, and it can save up to 90% of your bandwidth on regular web browsing. So it's a very good browser to use if you're out and about and being mobile. Another good reason is that all traffic from Puffin to the Puffin server is encrypted. So as a result, it's safe to use public non-secure Wi-Fi browsing through Puffin, but not so much so for the other browsers that are out there. An exclusive session is reserved for each connected Puffin client, and once a client disconnected, its session will be deleted, so no viruses can affect your mobile device through Puffin. And Puffin also has a different default search engine. It will either use Bing or Yandex depending on the country that you're in. There's not much that you can do about that yourself if you're using the free one. If you're using the paid version, then you can change the default search engine. So what are we looking at on the screen in front of us? At the very top, there are a number of different tabs that are available. This shouldn't be particularly anything of a surprise to you, since most browsers do come tabbed now. So we can simply go from one to the next, and back again. Now this is the start page that you get with Puffin. And what we'll see here is that the little tiles that we have here are the most visited places that somebody might go to. So we've got things like eBay, we've got Facebook and so on. Further on down the screen, we've got news, information, events, adverts and so on the screen for you. The adverts that you get here are the price that you pay for the free version of Puffin. Personally, I've never found the ads to be particularly intrusive, and so I'm quite happy with the freebie version. So what else can we do on this home screen? The icon here takes me into any of the favorites or the bookmarks that I've got. I can also look at my browsing history. I can see if I've downloaded anything, which in this instance I haven't. And I can also see the settings that I've got. So you can see what your data savings have been, what your data usage has been on a particular session and in a particular month. There are various options that we have, so that on startup, all of the tabs that you've got opened when you close the Puffin browser will be opened when you restart it. You can choose website preferences, the mouse as a trackpad. There are various themes so that you can change the color of the Puffin browser. You can ask where materials to be downloaded. You can block pop-ups, save passwords, and so on. A lot of the stuff that you would expect to be able to do with the browser. Other things that I can do over on the top right hand side, there's a little plus symbol, so I can simply touch on that and I've now opened up a second start or home page. So we've got that one and we have this one, so let's just close that one down. I can also choose to view all of the open pages that I've got with this little icon here, and so I've now got my pages open in a rather different format, and I can make them much smaller or I can increase the size. This is really a useful little function that I find exceptionally useful when I'm using Puffin, because rather than just having the little tabs at the top of the screen, I can very quickly go to the particular page that I want quickly and easily without having to go through all of the different tabs at the top of the screen. So I really like that as a good piece of functionality. There are a variety of options in the menu. I can have an incognito tab so that nothing is recorded, nothing is remembered in my history. I can add in bookmarks, refine images, change the mouse, keyboards. I can turn Puffin into a gamepad, find things on a page, print them. I can change the style to a theatre style layout. If I lose connection to the server, I can reconnect, and there's a help, and I can obviously share things as I find them. So it's a very straightforward little tool. I can simply touch to go to a particular website. When I want to go to a particular site, I can simply touch into the search and URL box, and then choose to go to the .co.uk website, or the .com website, .uk, and so on. And I can then click, and I'm off at the BBC website. And you can see how very quickly the page loads, even on a mobile-based device. If I want to do a search for something, I can obviously go to a search engine, but I can just type in what I'm interested in here. Again, I'm getting suggestions on what I can search for, choose what I want to look for, and I've now gone to Bing, and that search is being run for me. Over on the right hand side here, I've now got 5 tabs open. I can touch on those, and again, you're seeing them displayed on the screen in that really nice format to use. One of the nice bits of functionality is that although we have done the search on Bing, you'll see up here I have options to search in other places. So instead of Bing, we can click to go to Google, or I could go to Yahoo, or I could indeed go off to eBay as well. So there are a variety of different options that are available when it comes to search if I don't want to choose my own particular search engine. So that's really all that needs to be said about Puffin. It's a very nice, it's a very fast, it's a simple, easy to use browser, and it's perfect for mobile devices. And for my money, if it's a question of Puffin or Safari, my preference would be generally to go to Puffin. But that's not to say that there isn't advantages of using Safari, so I would suggest having a look at the video on that, and indeed on any of the other browsers that videos on other browsers that I've made available. So there we go, that's Puffin. Thank you very much.